If you're looking for some great advice, some amazing deals, and a killer community to be a part of, Reef2Reef is the place for you. What's going on, reefers? My name's Blaine. This is the King Tide Corals channel. If you guys are stopping in this week to check out the video, I want to say thank you so much. For all of you that have subscribed already, thanks again. I really appreciate you guys. If you guys are new to the channel, you like what you see, maybe you take your mouse, scroll on over to that like button, you hit that, and then you subscribe to the channel. If you do that, I'd really appreciate it, guys. It means a lot. If I can just help out one single person with any kind of reef tip or a nugget of knowledge, that makes this all worth it to me. With that being said, in this week, I'm gonna be talking about an online community called Reef2Reef, where you can find some amazing advice, some killer deals, and meet some people that have similar interests that you do in this saltwater reef keeping and fish keeping hobby. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into Reef2Reef and see what we can find. To show you guys a little sneak peek of the interface of Reef2Reef, if you haven't actually been on the website, I'm going to show you guys a little clip of what I see on the interface on my Mac. So right away I see the new posts on the thread. So these are new threads and replies that are happening in real time of people's posts. This is really cool because if you have answers to somebody's question, or you have questions yourself and you maybe find answers on somebody's thread, it's pretty cool because it's happening in real time and you can search it through their search bar as well. Further down there you see there's sponsors posts as well. So these are people that are sponsored by Reef2Reef and have posts going on, possibly people that have sales or just other people in general that are sponsored by Reef2Reef. With that being said, you can go into the forums tab where you can go into the deep rabbit hole of what I call Reef2Reef. So Reef2Reef has all kinds of information from fish hospitality to coral feeding to even aquarium photography. So it's really cool to just kind of get lost in this website and really use this community as a really great tool in the reef keeping hobby. Reef2Reef has all kinds of different resources you can use in your reef keeping hobby, and that's for anyone that's a beginner all the way to an expert. But one thing I've really enjoyed using lately is the marketplace. The reason for that is you're able to find some crazy deals, and I'm talking some hidden gems like Black Friday for coral shopping and fish keeping equipment. It's crazy. There's so many deals and you just kind of have to be on there and find them. And sometimes it's just the luck of the draw and you're online when a deal goes down and you're ready to grab it. Now for me, I ended up running across a thread that was talking about bounce mushrooms, and I ran into a user by the name Diver Down, and he talked to me about how he had some bounce mushrooms. So I decided, why not message him? We got to typing and we ended up striking up a pretty sweet deal. So with that being said, I want you guys all to do your due diligence when you're shopping online in these communities, whether it's Facebook, Reef2Reef, eBay, anywhere. But for me, I think Reef2Reef is definitely the most reputable seller's place because you can find some pretty good resources on finding whether they have a background or if people have bought from them before, and you can message people that have bought from them or commented on their threads previously. And so I feel you can do your due diligence a little bit better in Reef2Reef to find those killer deals. With that being said, me and Diver Down struck an awesome little package and I'm excited to show you. So let's go ahead and flash back to a couple days ago when I got this package.
Flashback.
All right, reefers, so today's the day. I just got the box in from my Reef2Reef shipment that came in today. FedEx dropped it off on time, so let's go ahead and get into this thing. Boxing's already looking better than what normal boxing would come with in most, retail coral shops. So I'm excited about that already. It being on time was super good as well. So let's go ahead and dig into this thing. Styrofoam up top. See inside, there's styrofoam all along the edges, and then packing peanuts right here. Go ahead and start grabbing the stuff. Here is the ghost bounce that I grabbed. Awesome packing. He used looks like styrofoam piece in a cup, which then holds the frag itself. Looks super good. So got that one. Got another one here. This is the magic carpet. And then this one right here is the other one for my reefing friend. And this one is the Frankenstein. So the 4 bounce mushrooms are in. Awesome packing job. Really appreciate it, Kip. I'm excited to get these things in the tank, and let's go ahead and get them acclimated. I want to talk a little bit just about his packaging in general. The packaging job is awesome, super nice. He has it, what looks like it's double wrapped. It's in this one package here. Bring that out, and you have another one which looks like it's, okay, so it's the second one here. And then into the final one is a 3rd bag as well. Rubber bands shooting everywhere. And then inside that is the holder. It looks like it's a little medical sample holder, but it's got the bounce right there connected to a little styrofoam piece which is on the plug, so that way it's floating around and it doesn't bump into anything. Super awesome packaging job by Kip. Thanks again, man. Really excited to get these things in the tank. When I'm getting ready to put stuff into the tank, I always go through a dipping and acclimation process. So what I'm gonna need is a little tub here, and then my Coral Revive. So this is the coral dip that I use. I think Revive is some of the best stuff. That's usually what I use for any dipping. So let's go ahead and get these shrooms into the bin and put some coral dip on them. All right, guys, I've given the mushrooms a chance to get acclimated, and oh my goodness, holy cow, they look awesome. Kip, diver down, thank you again. These things are amazing. Right here on the far left, this is the Ghost Bounce Mushroom. Right here in the middle, this is the Magic Carpet Mushroom. And then here on the far right, that's the Frankenstein Bounce Mushroom. Great addition to the mushroom garden. I mean, these things are starting to look really awesome. I'm glad you guys finally have gotten a sneak peek of this little back corner of the reef in the lagoon where these bounces are all growing out and getting ready to be looking awesome. But thank you again, Kip. These things are great and awesome price, great packaging, and overall just a great thing to see. Like I said before, guys and gals, Reef2Reef is a really amazing tool, and I hope you guys end up deciding to join the forum. If you guys end up making an account, go ahead and follow me at Reefer With that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this week's upload. The new Reef2Reef mini-series I think is going to be really fun. I think it's going to be a great chance for me to show you guys some hidden gems on this website and a great way to learn some new information. So big shout out to Reef2Reef, the community itself. Thank you so much for everything that you do from the bottom of my heart. Without you guys, I'd be lost on finding some answers for questions, and I wouldn't have been able to meet so many amazing people within this hobby. Hope you guys enjoyed this week's upload. I'm excited to see you next week, and until then, stay safe, especially if you're out on the West Coast. I know things are getting pretty crazy with those wildfires, so my vibes and my thoughts are sent out to everyone. So stay safe, and we'll see you guys next week. That's right, gotta plug the t-shirt. Remy, really love it, man. Super comfy. Go check out his channel. Links in the description if you guys would like his channel. Reason why I started YouTubing.